Welcome back, everybody, to the grand finals of the ECL Esports Champion League in China, where some of the best teams are fighting for their share of glory, as well as prize money. We've got Game 2 between Newbee and IG. It's Game 2, but it's tied 1 apiece, with Newbee having a 1-0 winner bracket advantage coming into this one. Once again, joining me, none other than WinteR. How are you doing, my friend?
That was a long break.
Yeah, I'm like, we could have played a Dota game during that time.
It was not 15 minutes for sure. They say it was 15-minute break or something.
Okay. I was like, 15 minutes went by. I'm like, man, this is long. I guess the game's starting soon. And then like another 15 minutes went by. I'm like, oh, okay. They're serious about their mobile games. I don't know. They're doing some like giveaway to the fans at the stadium. So these happens. This is a LAN tournament. There is a live audience and all kinds of sponsors and other stuff that have to be pleased as well as the online viewers here on the English stream. We're just casting from our homes, me and the BTS studio WinteR in Malaysia, so do bear in mind that there are other things going on here. So do apologize for the delay, but we've got ourselves Game 2 now.
Panda first pick for Newbee, so change of
Wow.
pace.
That's the first time we've seen Panda like the entire tournament, it feels
They are
like.
prioritizing Skyraft so much. I guess they just want CH to be on the Skyraft.
Yeah. Well, last game it was Twan actually, but yeah, normally
Yeah, because they had something. What else did they have? Oh, AA plus Skyraft.
Yeah. He plays AA's apparently one of his better heroes, and I think AA and Skyreth are basically his two best heroes. So
they are going to have Super Spell Burst against Lion plus Skyraft.
this is not fun for Brewmaster already, but it's okay. It's Brew can get a BKB. It's not the end of the world for him, but this is such an IG opening. IG go the kind of opposite of what LGD do, in that IG will pick up their supports right off the bat, get these strong supports. LGD will just pick up like the Ember Spirit and the Medusa, or the Ember Spirit and the Morphling. But
and Newbie is like they get their team fight controllers first: the Bat, the Tide, the Brew,
yeah,
the Center,
yeah.
or the Void.
Well, this is the first time they've picked up what's probably their mid hero at the start, but that's because it's Brewmaster, and Brewmaster is pretty damn freaking good.
He can be anywhere.
Yeah, that too.
A mid hero, but off lane hero, but safe lane hero.
We'll see. There's no support jungle Brewmaster.
There's still not even one game of Zeus, right, since yesterday.
No, none of these teams playing Zeus. I don't. Did Vici Gaming maybe picked it? I think Vici Gaming picked it in one of their games, maybe. For Super, I want to say.
This is a very good. I think this is a very good reply to the Lion and Skyraft, because like early game you mentioned, Brew is not gonna have a good time versus like if he initiates, even when he has a blink, he's gonna blink in and be worried about there's so many stuff that can actually stun him instantly.
Yeah.
And when you have a silencer on your side, you just like silence when he blinks in, and 100% that Brew is gonna get this split off all the time as long as silencer pops his ultimate at the right timing.
Okay. Well, we'll see if the silencer pick works out. There was an earlier game of silencer today, which was not so friendly for LGD, but
Was it like carry silencer? Or?
it was a support silencer. It was the game where IG had Brood and the Slark, more importantly. Slark just kept on killing the silencer.
Yeah, silencer is very bad against a hero like Slug.
Yeah.
Do anything to him, pretty much.
It reminds me of a lot of AA, where he just needs to like sit outside of the fight a lot and just use the ulti, but he can't really.
Silencer and AA
can't
is very
fight.
similar. Very, very similar. Basically, you do contribute to your team just by clicking your ultimate.
Yeah. And if you can stay on the edge of a fight and use a spell or two, like AA and Ice Vortex or a Cold Feet, that's like the extra.
I would say silencer would be able to do a lot as well if the enemy's BKB is off and he can cast his spells on the time.
The last word or a Curse of the Silence can be quite nice, so we'll see what the teams get. Now we look towards those bans on the carry heroes, none of which have kind of been picked up just yet, so Spectre, Ember, Brood taken out even, Luo showing that he's pretty proficient in his Brood play, even though he didn't have a flawless game earlier today. It definitely was a pretty pesky hero to deal with.
I think he didn't go for the Dagon build, right? He went for like the fighting build, Orchid and stuff.
He went for a Midas into no, he went BKB, yeah. BKB Yasha or something.
Not the fan of a Zephyrinno build.
No. No Zephyr. Man, that was fun to watch. The Dagon E-Blade. But we'll see what the teams have in mind. IG pick up the Viper, so doesn't reveal too much.
Yeah, they are planning to have like at least a good lane. At least the lane would be good for Viper versus Blue. Like Viper can pressure the Blue if it's both his middle lane, so they have at least a good matchup against the Blue. With the nerf on the armor, I think he actually has. He used to have quite an okay time against Viper though. You can actually opt to go for the Haze plus Brawler early to deal with the Viper. But with the armor nerf, I think he has a much harder time now with the 2 armor nerf.
Well, forget about this guy, but of course he's going to get picked up. Doom, we'll see more play here as Newbee pick up the Doom themselves this time around.
Are they letting the hero through on them?
I'm surprised it wasn't banned out, and
I think it's 100% pick, right, or ban.
I think it's like 100% win rate yesterday and today almost. Every game I've seen a Doom, I think it's been winning. So
it's still the same hero basically. Just players find a different way to play it to make him as good as before. And
he's so good at finding farm, and he's so good at also using farm. So like fantastic hero. Like he's going to get an Ag Scepter, and then
every spell is like. He feels like the old Bat Rider though, when the heroes, all the spells synergizes very well together. Like Doom is just, it's just the concept of the hero.
The thing is with Doom, when you get the Ag Scepter, your ultimate isn't about silencing and taking someone out of the fight. It kills them. It does more damage than like a Lion Finger of Death or whatever it may be. It does so much damage that it's not just silencing and disabling a hero. It's getting like kills.
1,500 damage.
Yeah, that's the crazy thing to me. I feel like the concept of the ultimate was initially that, okay, you silence a hero and it does a little bit of damage, but now it just does too much damage almost. I don't know.
So also because of the refresh though, when Doom is around there. And you have the axe, and basically everyone gets axe now.
Well, we get a June Clockwork. I'm looking forward to seeing this. He's played it once today.
They have a very, very aggressive lineup, and Clock plus Scaraf. We have seen this time and time again. How potent it is, just blows people up. And when you're against I think I like the Clockwork mainly because like you're up against a Silencer. You talk about Silencer being a hero that you just need to stand behind the fight, and Clockwork is one of those heroes that you can just look for a hero standing very far back and just make sure you take out someone important. Like he's also very good against Earthshaker.
Yeah, I'm surprised they actually go straight into the Earthshaker after the Clockwork gets picked. But
they basically want a lot of like cover for the Brewmaster. Like Earthshaker and Brewmaster together works very well. Like you protect when the Brewmaster gets targeted down, there's always someone to bail him out if he gets caught in a very bad position. And usually it's the features that allow the Brewmaster to get those last moment splits off, and you actually turn the fight.
Alright, well, we'll see what the plan's going to be from the two teams. For IG, it's always fighting around that 15-minute mark. When you pick up a Viper Clockwork draft, it's going to be group up, not even group up as 5 necessarily, but it's going to be take as many fights as you can around the 15-minute mark. I guess the main question is, do you pick like a big carry to use that space, something like an Antimage which gets banned out, or do you pick another fighter in? They go for a Lycan.
Do you see how fast they pick all their heroes?
Yeah.
They did not actually even move like any of their reserve time or anything.
You know, they've had 30 minutes to think about this draft. You know, they probably like did a draft on the side and said, let's just draft while we wait and then just pick the heroes. I don't know. They've had a lot of time to think with the long delay before this game. So
this is actually like very good. I think a very good last pick because like Newbee doesn't have too much of lane pushing at the moment. Just the Blue Clap and Earthshaker doesn't push that fast anyway, and Lycan can do a very good job taking the lanes by pushing the lanes by himself. And his team is basically, just look at his team. Lion and Clockwork can kill somebody. Lion and Scaraf can kill someone. Viper, like it's just like the combination of any two heroes can kill anyone on Newbee. And you know, Lion can even solo kill the Silencer or the Earthshaker, like maybe with a rocket from somewhere from the map. So this lineup is actually a lot of space, and Lycan is one of those space takers that actually just breaks the base very quickly.
And Newbee have really weak lanes in general. Like Earthshaker, Silencer, not the best laning heroes. They've also got a Doom who's not a good laning hero. Well, I don't know. This Newbee draft just looks terrible.
Clockwork and Viper are very good counters to Ursa.
What?
Just saying.
Unless
they're doing some level 1 Rosh, but no, okay, they have 4 melee heroes. That's not
what is this draft? This does not look like it's going to work, but
nope, I don't think so either.
How are they going to
have a plan? How are they going to play this?
IG should dominate the lanes. They've got Hal, they've got Viper and Clockwork, who are both good laning heroes. Skywrath, Lion, who are great supports.
I think they can actually put Lycan, maybe Lycan solo mid against the Brew, and then Viper solo bottom against Rabbit, which is the Doom, and triple lane with the other three heroes, Clock,
Yeah.
Skyrath, and Lion. Or maybe they can even just do 2-1-2 with that
Yeah,
one.
I think dual
And
lanes even.
And roam somebody, like maybe the Skyrath or the Lion.
Not sure about this Ursa pick, but Newbee.
They're pinging the Rosh or something?
Yeah.
There's no way they can do Rosh, right, with this lineup. There's 4 melee, there's no way.
They can just kind of trade off tanking it,
they
but
can't.
it doesn't seem likely that they do it.
There's no way they can do it with too many melee heroes.
Maybe they're trying to set up a trap here, but they haven't even got a fantastic level 1 fighting lineup.
He took Wolves level 1 just to scout.
Okay. That's a small victory for Newbee.
I check regardless.
I mean, yeah. So you're not up against the level 1 Howl. Luo sees it. We'll go back to base maybe to get that mana back and.
Oh, he ate the creep.
Oh, that's value. He gets an extra Devour off. So.
Yeah, and the cooldown.
All
So
right.
that he can use.
He'll have it for pretty much right when the first neutral spawns. So. Well, this is the one time in this game.
Goes back to base though.
Huh.
He wants to regen his mana, so they're gonna contest the rune.
How is IG ahead on net worth? I guess because of the item purchases, since some consumables and other things contribute to the net worth. Oh, we can see the bounty rune not get denied. Clockwork gets top, and Clockwork's so good at these rune battles because of the cogs.
Yeah, he's one of like the best heroes around the area.
Okay.
Like anything that can force the enemy to zone out of the, like you block the area like a fissure or a power cogs. That's really good. Contesting the level 1 rune.
June gonna look to control the creep wave at top lane. He's gonna be in the off lane Clockwork. Ferrari is gonna go mid on the Viper. We'll see Luo go level 1 jungle on the Lycan. Bit unexpected there. Chuan and Chizbug gonna share the bottom lane with the Lion Skyrath. This hero is not exactly a good jungler anymore. It's at least not.
But he's one of the best. You know, in China, he's like the best Lycan player, so he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, Luo. Okay.
Maybe that's the real reason he actually gotten the most. He actually planned to go jungle from level 1.
I mean, for IG, if you want to, for IG, I feel like it's more about getting the levels and getting free farm on your Lycan because they want to fight around 15 minutes. So having high level supports is actually really good for IG's play style.
Like you mentioned, Newbee doesn't have like very strong lanes, so they can't punish this.
Yeah, they can't punish it, and once like these supports hit level 6, IG just control the game. A level 6 Skyrath and level 6 Lion really early on is probably better than getting a Lycan free farm.
But the Doom will get a lot of experience in this lane.
Yeah.
They block up the camp and they just realized they couldn't do a double pull, so the wave is gonna go up. Doom is gonna get a lot of experience from here.
And we'll see what Chizbug can do as far as zoning him out. It looks like Sanchen gonna fall back to well, not really jungle himself. He's gonna just do some stacks maybe. June at top is getting a bit of XP. He's even gone back to just blocking the creep wave, realizing that he's getting zoned out by Banana Silencer, and will actually do some nice little cog strikes.
I really have no idea how this Ursa is gonna be hitting anyone in this game.
Yeah.
It's Clockwork and Ursa. I mean Clockwork and Viper. These are terrible heroes for Ursa to go against. 2-minute rune. Doom is gonna pick up the regen bot. It's gonna right click, do some damage to Skyrath, and Earthshaker is gonna get. So Newbee got both the runes. 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Slight victory for.
Yeah, not the rune that's super high impact. Like the regen rune for Doom got immediately cancelled. The bounty rune, the bigger one, but
yeah. And middle lane you can see Panda actually. What? Am I looking at the right scores? 11-6-4-1. Huh, the Brawler and the Drunken Haste build. That's what I was talking about. And the Brew is going up.
Oh my god.
Look at the CS.
Moo is what a player. Must be getting some like even with the Drunken Haze.
Very good versus a hero like Viper where it just drops right click all the time.
Yeah.
You don't even need to use clap in the lane.
Oh, this is sick.
I mean, if you get a little ahead, it's alright, but this far ahead, it's...
Maybe he's just getting really lucky on the misses with the Drunken Haze, or Ferrari's getting unlucky, but this is a very big difference in CS.
This is a huge difference. It means a lot, like 10 CS.
Well, we'll see what the plan's going to be as far as...
Yes, even 99, so that's huge. So middle lane goes to Newbee already at this point, and looking at the other lanes, Doom is also getting good amount of experience, And
Yeah.
Clockwork's a 3.5 Doom is I would say the laning phase went a lot well for Newbee, and we were talking about how weak their lanes were, but they were actually doing very well in the lanes.
Yeah. It sounds like IG decided to not focus as much on the lane dominance. They didn't get any points in the Howl. Lua's just straight up jungling, so...
This is the price you pay, like...
Yeah.
Maybe if they actually lane the Lycan, and we will be able to see the weakness of Newbee's lane, since
I think
they're doing a jungle Lycan, so it's sort of like equalized, like both sides has weak lanes.
they could have even sent the Skywrath mid just to help like zone out the Brewmaster like a little bit at level 1, and then had like a Lion just zoning out the Doom at bottom, and then kind of win middle and bottom lane, but they decided to go for a slightly greedier approach, I guess.
Man, this is terrible. When I look at the CS in middle of one, oh my god.
Jeez, this is... I've never seen Ferrari get beaten down so hard in lane in a 1v1 matchup of all things. This is why... just another reason why Brewmaster is like auto-banned still.
I haven't been paying attention to the lane, so I guess it would be like just got a lot of misses from the haste.
This is...
my god.
insane.
He can kill him as soon as the bottle comes back. Oh my god. I did not expect this to happen.
This is the new Brewmaster. This is the nerfed Brewmaster.
Yeah, I was like, maybe he's not gonna do so well. I was like, okay, he can go for the Brawler and Haze build, but maybe he's not gonna do so well with the armor now. And then this happens.
Well, this is better than I would have expected the previous Brewmaster to be doing, so...
Yeah, I'm gonna try and get a kill off Shakers. Here, Bottle's coming back to the Brew. Yeah. Just enough mana now.
Just need a Fissure in for a clap, and it looks like they should be able to get it. Fissure will slow him down. One right click, a clap, and an ultimate. Ferrari is going to tango up. They're trying to get a return kill on Sanching, and Sanching will die first. Chuan's a new target, and Brewmaster will get at least one, maybe looking for a second on the Skywrath. Nope, he's just going to go retreat. So they don't get the target they were after, and Ferrari, gotta be careful. Don't think there's mana for a clap. Nope, Moo out of mana, silenced up now, and Ferrari chasing onto the high ground. Moo gonna turn and fight with TP support. There's another Fissure. Blocks Ferrari, who will salve up, and he can keep on fighting here.
Wow, I did not expect that. He tried to land a hit though before he popped his ultimate. That might actually cost him. Oh, the miss.
Ferrari, the miss is real. Ferrari, please. Okay, he toggles the aggro off him. He is getting RNG. That was a level 1 drunken brawler. That
10% value.
He got 2 misses in a row, did he?
Yeah, 2 misses in a row.
There was no drunken haze being used, at least not that I saw.
No drunken haze. He didn't have mana for it.
That was miss.
Calculate the chances of that happening. 2 miss in a row. Top lane. How's gonna get taken out? Oh my god, that's a big kill. That comes into play. The Lion level 6 that early on.
Wow. Chuan with a finger of death already, and rotates, kills the Ursa, makes his way back, but yeah, that's insane. But yeah, the Brewmaster, that is 2 misses in a row with a 10% dodge chance. That is the 1 in 100 right there.
But still, you look at the net worth graph at the moment, so you can actually tell it's 2 for 2. But it's still, the jungling like didn't really pull IG ahead, and they even got the first bird though. Skywrath got the first bird. A lot of it has been lost in the middle lane because of the creeps of middle lane.
Yeah,
Viper lost out a lot.
Creeps going mid lane seems to be a huge impact. We will see Moo and Hao sneak into the Roshan pit. And nothing to scout this out right now. It doesn't look like we're going to see a response coming from IG.
They cannot stop this.
Yeah, if they had Finger of Death still, they could maybe try and make a move on it, but not.
But you have to read it though, because it can happen anywhere when the sorry, just like level 5, it can happen anywhere between there. So it's very hard to tell something. It's too late. Oh, they gave the Panda the Aegis. Oh, CH.
He's blocked in. Moo still with Aegis in hand, and looks like he will lose it here as Lua going to chase him down, gets doomed up, and still alive for now. I think he should be have enough HP to survive this doom, so he'll just ulti his way back to safety. And okay, Chuan's going to have a very fast blink dagger this game, by the way. 1400 gold already for Chuan on the Lion.
Panda has his blink. So. He's gonna get the top rune. Rocket's gonna scout them out. He's gonna collect his blink now, and he still has the ultimate.
Oh, hookshot misses. And Viper on the high ground, probably not gonna want to fight the Brewmaster ulti here. But it's Lycan getting caught out in the jungle. Sanching and Rabbit teaming up for that. No Doom even needed. That was just greed, because Lycan was trying to farm on no HP. He'd just been doomed and survived, and They sweep through the jungle and find him with the fissure, so... Bit greedy coming out from Luo.
What does he have? He doesn't even... Well, he's actually quite... He's not very rich. I was expecting at least maybe something, but he just has the power traits. It's not that much. I kinda expected him to have more than this.
Alright, well... I feel like for Newbee, these lanes have gone far better than they should have. And putting them in a much better position than they otherwise would be.
A lot of it was possible because of the way IG played the lanes too.
Yeah. It just felt so unnecessary. Like, help out all your lanes, get a point in the Howl, lane the Lycan, and... Sure, your Lion would not be as farmed in high level as he is right now, and he did get that kill in the Ursa, but... It's still
They were thinking about using the map better though. That's what they were considering. Like you mentioned, Lion and Skyra are very, like especially Lion is very very powerful at a lot of levels.
Yeah. Well, he's level 8 and almost with a completed Blink Dagger, so Chuan has got to take control of this game in some ways, but the Finger of Death still has that ridiculously long 160-second cooldown that you have to play around.
He has his Blink though, so he's gonna be able to, if he gets a kill then get closer to level 11. So it's 2.2k go. This is a huge time for Chuan. Do they have a smoke to? Yeah, they have a smoke even to just move. He can go alone to try and pick off the Ursa. Ursa doesn't have Aegis anymore.
Yeah.
Lion plus anyone with the Clock or the Skyra can kill.
Chuan not buying the blink just yet, hoping that someone maybe pokes forward. Sancheng on the Earthshaker at bottom lane seems to be maybe the target here. Still holding on to his money yet. Get it from the shop. There we go.
They can actually have a hook shot, but Panda is split though, so he might not actually be going to get a kill at top. He wants to kill
maybe they
bot
want
and
the
get a
Earthshaker at bottom.
Yeah, they want to kill bot and get a bot tower.
But the Wolves running forward is going to be a bit of a telltale sign what's going on. Chuan going to look to TP top. It looks like they want to try and fight. The Brewmaster's already thrown his ultimate out. Chuan has got the blink, but June's just going to die. Chuan can't go into that. If he blinks in, he's dead as well, so... Unsuccessful rotation and June getting caught out is costly.
That was a wasted TP and they can't push the bottom tower because Lion is gone. That was like, they got nothing out of it. That was pretty bad.
That's his kind of first gank attempt with the blink. I don't know.
Did they actually saw his blink? Did they see?
Think so.
Yeah, he's gonna be at the river. He's gonna.
This could be a kill. The Viper's there as well. Finger, Impale. Nope, Global Silence. Moo does not have ulti though, and evasion does not work in his favor.
He's just playing the RNG again.
Yeah. Maybe with a drunken... He should have drunken haste instead of clapping, maybe. Well, I guess the slow.
Oh yeah, because he takes damage from the corrosive as well.
Yeah.
After he pets.
Just drunken haste TP. Could have maybe...
Yeah, maybe. And just pay... Like the level 1 drunken haste is already what? Almost 50% miss.
Yeah. Bottom lane, Sancheng manning up on Luo has an Earthshaker, will just TP himself out.
TP's in front of his face. What you gonna do, buddy?
Oh, it's mocking. But, now 2 minutes still. No Lion Finger of Death, but it does help them get that kill. As it looks like Newbee want to take some sort of a fight here in the mid lane. Phase Boots and Vlad's on your Ursa, so still no Blink Dagger for him, but pretty strong fighting items nonetheless.
Well, at this point, maybe they are they're gonna wait for... I think the Ursa's gonna wait. They wanna wait for the Ursa to get his blink, and then they'll try and take a fight after that. Ursa can't really get close. I mean it's very... Even though if he can get close, if he gets close, Viper can just throw an ultimate on him, and there's cogs. There's just so many things to deal with this pesky Ursa.
Even just like a concussive shot to slow him down is going to be annoying.
And I have no idea how... Even if he gets like... Okay, he gets a BKB then, so what?
Yeah.
They can still slow him down. Like, I just don't feel it. It's a good game for Ursa, but like, the only thing Ursa can do is just get the Rosh every time he spawns.
Yeah. I guess that's better than no Rosh, as we'll see mid lane. Wrap around name of the game. IG coming in from behind. Viper as well as Clockwork.
Panda is ulti.
Yeah, they decide against it. If they could blow up the Panda before ulti, great, but they haven't got Finger of Death, so doing so is tricky. Still possible with the silencer.
It's not gonna be easy with the silencer though, it's very hard.
Yeah.
As long as he realizes he's watching and he's aware, you're not gonna pop the Brewmaster before he can activate his ultimate.
You've got Fissure as well, so if you go and Moo and the defensive Fissure is there.
Like two of the best heroes to stop combos.
Yep. So Brewmaster should be pretty good at getting his ulti off unless they insta-burst him down.
He's gonna go for BKB first now.
Mid lane, they go on in. Silence gets used, and Moose should be okay here. He's walking in, still taking a lot of physical damage, but gets off the ulti thanks to the global silence. Doom comes out on Chuan, and that's a big Doom. Chuan was going to be looking for an Impale in a few more seconds there. June now pops the cogs, looking just to zone out some of these heroes, like in an ulti form. Is still just kind of on the retreat here. Ferrari has mech, so he should be okay on the front lines here. Mech's up. June hookshot's in, and Moo going to get caught out in the front lines. Could not blink out after the split, and that's a big kill to get as Chuan actually misses his blink Impale.
Is he gonna die to that? It's gonna be close.
The Mana Drain didn't proc the last word?
Yeah, what was going on?
Huh?
That was weird.
He used Mana Drain and then last word didn't proc. That's a weird
that
bug.
was really weird. I think it's a bug.
Yeah.
I think if he pops actually early, he would have actually died. He got HP from the Tranquil's regen and then he didn't die.
Okay.
Well, interesting.
Why not? See some de-warding happening now, and Lion with Finger of Death backs up. This is, I mean, especially the level 1 Finger, it's like you want to find it, make sure you find a kill whenever you can. You don't want to just sit with it there, off cooldown, not being used. But they've walked past this Observer Ward, so Newbee know exactly where IG are right now. And IG, having just de-warded on top of the ramp here, probably think they've done most of the de-warding they need to, but there's another ward spotting their rotation into this enemy jungle.
Yeah, and IG have very good like scouting tools, that Rocket Flare plus the Wolves. Those two are gonna reveal a lot of details and information about positioning of newbie heroes around the map, and they can decide and make better decisions based on all those info. They're gonna move bottom though.
Well, again, the scouting tools. They're going to see the silencer behind Moo. Wolves are still poking and prodding around.
Ice Blast coming bottom. Not Rocket Flare, sorry.
Yeah.
See a dot on the map.
And Ferrari in the front line's very tanky. A minute and a half and on the Roshan respawn now. So, kind of middle-ish.
I just realized Skyrock is not level 6 yet.
Oh, wow. He's just about to hit it. Gonna look for it at top lane. Moo's the one they're gonna initiate on global silence. Is there and ready to go. Moo gonna just turn and fight. June gonna get himself out of his own cogs. Once Moo, they get him with the Finger of Death though, just barely. Could knock it off the split, didn't have the split, and now Sansheng, the next target, the Doom on the Viper, is not gonna do too much. It's gonna stop the mech, and that's about it. Lure's looking to chomp down on a banana. Who doesn't like a good old banana? Get some potassium in the morning. The body blocks are there, but it's not enough. You can't keep Lure away from the bananas, and back for the tier 1 tower he goes.
I gotta give you credit for that potato.
Well, but Primal Split I think was still on cooldown when that fight began.
Yeah, he was barely coming
Yeah,
up.
it was like 5 seconds away.
5-6 seconds, something like that. Oh, that means 2 towers.
Yeah, that's a big team fight victory for IG.
They blew all their arguments, right, aside from them. No, Earthshaker's their fault.
Move back, ready with Primal Split, so IG will back off. But in a pretty good position here.
I think the timing for their fight would be when they have 3 BKBs. They are building 3 BKBs on the Ursa, Doom, and the Panda respectively.
Oh, top lane, he's gonna dodge this hook shot. Not gonna go. Oh, how with this?
Good. That was a good sidestep. Very, very good sidestep.
Yeah. He's going to TP bottom. It looks like maybe going to Roshan. Yeah.
Yeah, they know the rush is coming up.
It's sometime in the next minute, and guess what? It's in the next few seconds. So, Lycan will scatter with the wolves.
He knows what's up.
They're gonna. Oh, he's gonna walk in right as it respawns. The timing from How is just
How much
perfect.
time does the wolves have? 13 seconds, or he can't do any. He can't hit the AGs or anything.
No. They're gonna TP mid. They're gonna look to contest this. There's no hookshot though, so this is not the easiest contest.
They can't do this.
They're fighting into Primal Split.
Hey, they don't have sentries? Do they have sentries?
No global silence, but
No sentries, the wolves! The wolves!
ooh.
Oh my god, that was close.
Sansheng, silence up. It looks like the Earthshaker are going to go down. Lion making sure that one gets a nice blink out as well. The Primal Split looking for a target, and it looks like the Skywrath Mage Shizba are going to get annihilated by the Ursa. Not...
My god, that was really, really close. He was like that close to denying the Aegis.
No. Not a bad fight in the end for IG. It's a 1-for-1 trade. They don't contest the Roshan, but they force out a Primal Split. They force out a Doom.
Yep.
They should be able to go for a tower or something, I feel, at this point with these ultis on cooldown.
Yeah, they can actually go and take the top tower so low, and there's no Panda Split and Doom. mean, that's a free tower for them.
Yeah, I mean, Newbee is so reliant on their ultimates. IG just have that little bit stronger of a lineup to kind of more consistently fight without... When there's no ultis on cooldown, IG have the edge.
Yeah, definitely, their heroes don't rely on big ultimates. They just... Everyone has very good spells, like normal spells, and they don't have any big long cooldowns. And looking at the Viper's items, he's going for a more carry type of build. Seen this build yesterday as well. Was it Ferrari going for Mac and I think it was Moo? Yeah, he built into the same items as well. Mac, Manta.
Oh. We'll see. Top tier 1 tower possibly being defended, but
oh, he gets the last hit.
oh, Chuan doesn't have mana for the finger here, and the rotation coming in from Newbee. Concussive shot is there. Rabbit may need to be careful. Chuan, yeah, clapped up. Mana drain. Impale not gonna even get used. Got the last hit on the tower.
Very minimal casualties. Very minimal casualties, and Lion got the last hit on the tower.
I'm surprised IG just didn't have 5 heroes up top. Like this was a timing where they could actually fight before the primal split came back up, but they only had like 2 or 3 up there.
Yeah, but at least they were farming 2 lanes, and Viper was farming the jungle as well.
Yeah.
And 2 lanes were pushing, so they were getting a lot from the map. But even though I was thinking the plan would be just move the Lycan and the rest of the heroes to take the tower, but in the end it still worked out. They still got the tower, and they forced rotations. Basically,
I feel like
5 heroes went top.
And IG is still haven't really got their core items yet. They need the 4 stuff on Clockwork as well as the Lion. That's going to help a lot against the Brewmaster and the Ursa as well. Like when they global silence and try fight, you just kind of 4 staff away. If you get latched onto by the Ursa, you just kite him around. You use these 4 staffs, and double 4 staff is going to be very powerful for IG.
Yeah, just look at this Earthshaker's build as well. He went for Urn and he's going for treads. Dang. He's like, I just need to tank up.
Wants to just go run in, summon.
Run in and echo
man fight.
Look,
yeah.
He's completing his treads.
Okay. Lycan gonna throw the ultimate. It looks like he wants to go into the enemy jungle. Has a DD rune, and
oh, the hook.
They found Rabbit. It's gonna BKB, but I don't see that saving his life. Nicely done. Opens up the cogs for the Lycan to come on in, and
if he has a TP, he would have gotten out. Oh well, he didn't have a TP. Was that a 10-second one? Yeah, it was a 10-second BKB.
Okay.
That was a big kill.
And looks like they want to work on this T2 tower. This is risky though. There's a BKB Aegis Ursa you're pushing into. I mean, I guess you can kite him around regardless, so.
Yeah, they have a lot of ways to kite him around, so.
Yep. 4 staff number 1 is up.
Who is he gonna kill when they have? If they have 2 4 staff, it's gonna be very hard for him to even touch anybody. Like, no idea.
Yeah. Oh.
He's gonna have a very hard time. Lycan up to his neck. Yeah, he has his necrotree soon.
Yep.
In a bit.
That's another kind of annoying item to verse, because like Ursa hasn't got a very big mana pool, neither does the Brewmaster. If you get mana burns onto these heroes,
and
they're going to be...
Like, you have the aura for a team to focus him down when he gets stuck, like when he gets slowed down by the Viper. Like the Viper should always just drop the ultimate on the Ursa when he has BKB. And then the Necromonicans can focus him down.
Yeah. And Ursa has no real, like, doesn't have a magic wand or anything for any burst mana regen, so you get rid of his mana. He's not doing much damage in a team fight without some of his spells. He can always use the overpower.
That's very true. It's sort of like a PA. If PA doesn't have mana, PA doesn't do a lot of damage.
Yeah. You need the overpower in a team fight to actually get DPS done.
Yeah, they are very familiar though, both PA and Ursa. They have a slow, have a like a attack speed buff, like it's the same. So you take away their mana, basically they are doing a lot less damage in a fight.
Ursa has to buy a Blink Dagger though. Poor Ursa. He's like set behind 2k gold from the get-go. Hook shot into Moo. They want to burst him down. The global silence not there in time. Finger of Death immediately follows it up, and Ursa going to blink in, look for Ferrari, who turns around, Viper strikes and mechs, and how?
Look at him!
He lost his Aegis. Okay, he's going to be okay.
Not going to touch anyone.
The Aegis just expired as well. They want to take this fight, and Hal uses his BKB, and like you said, not touching anyone.
You know, I'm actually thinking he might actually need a 4 staff as well. Look, he's dead.
Yeah.
He's dead?
He's very dead.
He's toast.
Brewmaster, no buyback for him. Rabbit's going to go in with a BKB, but he doesn't even get the Doom off. What a disaster for Newbee. This game is just going...
Heavy, yeah.
The laning stage could have gone a lot better for IG, and even with the poor laning stage, IG are just dominating the mid game.
This is like the inherited weakness of Newbee's lineup. Their lineup is very poorly against IG's lineup. The melee heroes getting kited by the Viper Slow, the Power Cogs. Oh my god.
You have these defensive supports that maybe can guarantee Brewmaster gets his ulti off, although that's not even always the case as we just saw. But even if you guarantee the Primal Split getting off, how do you get kills? Like, just the Primal Split alone is not going to maybe get more than something like a Skywrath Mage kill. You're not going to get too much done now that the 4-stars are there.
It feels like they needed something along the lines like a puck, like spell burst damage to actually take people out. At the moment they don't really have a lot of burst because they kind of need the Earthshaker to get blink so that he can actually fulfill that job, you know. But at the moment it's very hard for him to get close enough to echo because just based on the line of IG. How are you going to get close?
Well, that's the thing. They got these two defensive supports with no burst damage, and then you've got a Doom who also doesn't really offer much burst damage. So I feel like if you pick the Doom, you need some supports that pack a punch.
The burst damage is from Ursa, but the problem
we've seen how that worked out. Ursa has definitely not been the pick.
I'm feeling like he might actually consider getting a 4-star because of how difficult it is for him to actually touch anyone.
I wouldn't mind it too much. I don't know what other options he has.
I think I've seen Hobos actually go for 4-star when he plays Ursa.
Well,
it's not that bad on Ursa, I feel.
IG camping around this middle lane, waiting for a pick-off to come their way, but Newbee at bottom lane doing a similar thing. How going to force out the glyphs?
They just want to find a fight, your IG now. You just want to fight. Just, you know, in Chinese, when they're ahead, they will say, 随便打. Like, you can just take a fight whenever you want, we just win.
Well, they're going to just take a high ground siege now, it looks like, with the Necro 3, the Howl. Glyph not available.
Another BKB. Oh, he just BKB to devour the creep.
Yeah. BKB devour, I guess.
The Necro book.
That works, kind of.
Doesn't feel very worth it though, because it's a long BKB. I'm not sure though.
He could have just devoured it, taken the damage, and then if they went on him, BKB'd maybe, but...
Yeah, it's like, it's still a big duration though, 8-second BKB. It was an 8-second one.
Yeah.
So now IG's like, he doesn't have BKB, should we just go in? They're baiting with the Lycan, showing the Lycan on top. Oh, Panda is dead.
Oh, again, no time for a global silence. They just use everything right off the bat. 4-star number 1 from June. He's going to have a Cogs as well. How do you even get any kills? The second 4-star comes into play. June.
Look at that Ursa.
That's a Spike Doom. Ursa, meanwhile, well, he's trying to bring down Chuan. Chuan has no blink for the time being. Will end up dying, so they do end up getting some kills off of this one, but here comes the Lycan in ulti form. Wants Howl. Howl not going to get a chance to BKB, or get a chance to blink. It looks like he does have the BKB going for the TP, but the first damage right click is more than enough.
My god.
That
was so bad for that.
That Clockwork just stayed alive for so long, and the only reason he died in the end was because Doom was like, screw you, I'm just going to Doom you. And it was... it was a fight losing Doom. It kills the Clockwork, but it loses you the team fight.
If you're a Clockwork, you take a Doom any day after you use all your spells.
Yeah.
Easy.
He'd used all his spells, he'd been double 4-staffed and like pushed away from the rest of his team, so his team were in a really good position to kind of fight.
Just look at the Ursa. I already said he's not gonna do anything.
Yeah,
he only killed the Lion because Lion's 4-star was on cooldown.
Yeah, Lion tried to save the Clockwork with it.
Yeah,
so.
He used the 4-star on the clock and then he like, okay, he bailed his teammate out, but he died.
Current position for IG looking very good. They do scout out Roshan, it looks like. The Rocket Flare going over it, so IG should know Roshan's respawned, and it's Aegis and Cheese. If Newbee have to get this Roshan, that's the only way I see them having any chance of winning this game.
I think it's gonna be very tough though with Clock and the Lycan wolves scouting everywhere.
Yeah.
Just look at the wards of IG.
Yeah, they see.
You're not gonna do anything that's gonna be unnoticed.
Well,
this wolf is giving so much intel as well.
Necrobook has been summoned. It looked like Lua was maybe thinking about engaging in there with the Necrobooks to start off with some mana burn, but for now, it's going to be actually also great for clearing out wards as well, just using that Necrobook somewhat liberally.
Maybe they want to try to stick the Rosh now, blink him with the Ursa, just like, they're so far behind though, you just want to do anything.
Clockwork scouts it, sees it's not happening, so... And looks like mid lane, Newbee Feeling they see Luo top, but again, it's not going to really any guarantees that you can fight just because Luo's not there. He can get there and rotate pretty quickly.
If you look at the net worth, it's like just 3,000 difference, but it feels like IG is so far ahead.
I mean,
it really does.
This Ursa does not feel like he's a top net worth hero right now.
Oh, he does not.
And Banana bottom lane going to get hooked and brought down by June. Completely alone Clockwork and Moo. Nothing to stop
See you,
June's
bro.
TP.
Gets a kill, escape,
Yeah.
and Lycan dealt like damage to the tier 3 at top.
I mean, the only way, like, if Ursa had like 5k net worth lead on everyone, maybe he could be a decent carry this
Okay,
game, but
5k item. You're saying 5k item. What if the Ursa has 5k now? What do you actually buy so that you're useful?
Hex maybe? I don't know. Abyssal Blade?
Hex is... Yeah, either Hex or Abyss or these two.
Yeah. I mean, you can still, the full stuff still happen in either scenario, but that's where I feel like the Abyssal for the extra damage is probably a little bit better. But
He's going for... Yeah, he's going for Basher now.
yeah.
Javelin. He got a Javelin.
So if he had like 5k lead on the Lycan and Viper, I think you'd give Newbee like an okay shot, but it's not the case. It's actually a gold lead for IG, and no way for Newbee to even take this Roshan right now.
A lot of ifs, you know. And Viper is
Yeah.
gonna... I think Air Acceptor is very good this game. Just because of how he works versus the Ursa. It's fantastic.
Well, for Newbee, they're kind of in a tough
Man,
spot here.
Heaven's Helmet on the Lycan. It's very good versus the... Again, the Ursa.
Yeah, and even though he has the BKB, can get rid of the disarm, like the evasion's still there, and the BKB is not always going to be up. Often we see Lycan showing up to the fight halfway through, where the BKB from Hao may already be used.
Yeah, unless you save the dual mid-axe for him. For the Lycan. Then it works.
Hmm.
Oh, Smoke Rush. They actually immediately pinged it out.
Wow. This ain't gonna work.
Where is... They're actually too slow though. They're so far away.
Yeah, Lycan's all the way top lane. This is actually gonna be okay unless
The
Chuan goes for
wolves
some
is-
big
the
plays.
wolves, they scout it out. Chuan is gonna try and steal the Aegis.
Is he going for it? Blink,
Yes, no.
impale. Chuan, pick up the eggs. He got cheese.
Aegis!
Oh,
Couldn't click on the Aegis.
he got the cheese instead. Maybe if he used the cheese and picked up the eggs on the sideline. June is also gonna go looking to go in. He's still got a hook shot. Hooks to creeps.
Top lane, the Ursa dies.
Oh no, your base. No glyph available. Luo gonna get a tier 3 tower and possibly more. Rabbit comes in. He's dead. He's gonna BKB, but the right click damage will be enough. And now they're gonna get to work on the racks. No one here to defend. Newbee have 3 heroes dead. No buybacks available, it looks like, and both melee and range tracks gonna go down. A fight's brewing elsewhere, and well, it's the Brewmaster himself leading this one, but your base, it's in tatters. They're going for the mid lane as well. Just create a distraction is the name of the game here. Chuan, he's gonna blink Hex if he wants to go for it. Sancheng maybe gonna die on this Earthshaker, and Rax at the mid lane, going down pretty fast without a glyph. Earthshaker's dead, 4 heroes now gone, and Moo with an Aegis gets ignored. They're like, he does no damage. We don't even have to kill him if we don't want to. Let's get the melee Rax, says Luo. The rest of the team will get the first kill onto Moo, who's going to respawn shortly. But this is looking like it's all over for Newbee in game number 2. GG.
It's just... I mean, the Ursa just doesn't do anything. You could see in the fights, he doesn't do anything at all.
What an awful time to pick an Ursa.
Yeah, like... He's just like a Roshan hero. That's all for that. He doesn't do anything.
It was definitely not the right game for an Ursa. There was no like level 1 Roshan shenanigans. There was no real way to fit it in. It was so hard countered by every
what
IG
if they
hero.
got the Aegis? Like, so what if they have the Aegis?
Yeah,
They can't do anything with the hero.
like just didn't work. And Newbee, I kind of drafted out of their comfort zone. I'm not sure like what the general plan was, but need to get a bit more aggressive with their 2 very defensive supports. I feel like having the silencer was one thing, but picking the Earthshaker and picking the Earthshaker after the Clockwork didn't make sense, and then the Ursa made even less sense. I don't know. This draft just did not come together for Newbee.
I mean, the other 4 heroes I think is fine if they have like something else. Maybe even a Weaver.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what, but the other 4, I think the other 4 heroes were fine if they have if they have a carry that could actually hit somebody and kill. You know, like the Ursa just basically did nothing in fights. He went like you were talking about his networks. It doesn't feel like a hero that high up in the network because he can't do anything. Like if you put that network on like someone else, the game would have been entirely different. But because it was a Ursa, he was basically useless.
Well, Newbee now. They had the 1-0 winning bracket advantage, but they're going to be going into Game 3, down 2-1, and it's going to be IG on match point here. We'll see if IG can close it out, if they're going to be our ECL champions, or if Newbee will be forced a Game 5 decider. Stick around. Myself, GoDz, as well as WinteR will be bringing you the next game, and after hopefully a short break. No more mobile games, ECL, please. Stick around, guys. More Dota 2 on Beyond the Summit continues soon.